Hi everyone! Today I'm gonna show you how I turned this beautiful old prayer chair into a nicer looking chair for my living room. First I'm gonna rip it apart, so stay tuned. This chair was in a church before. It's meant for people to kneel onto it and confess their sins or pray. But they didn't need it anymore and gave it away to a group of friends who needed it for their theater group. So it was on stage for a little time. Then they gave it to me, and it was in my living room for a very, very long time until I decided what I'd want to do with it. But at first I want to say, as a disclaimer, that I'm not a professional. This upholstery stuff is not my profession. I'm doing this for the very first time. I don't have the right tools. I probably don't have the right techniques. I'm just doing this for myself because I want this chair to look good for my home. So if you want to see professional upholstery, you should probably go to a different channel. Maybe I link some in the description. But this video here is just for fun, just so you can see the transformation and yeah, maybe have some tips for me for the future. One of the main struggles was that the wood is so hard that the nails didn't come out. The nails were rusty and they fell apart and I couldn't get them out. At one point I took a damp cloth and put it around the chair for several hours so the wood might get a little bit softer because of the moisture. It worked a little bit but not very good, and I knew that I probably won't get to put nails back in because if I already struggle with getting them out, I won't get any in. Since I knew that I couldn't work with nails here, I knew I had to find a new method of attaching the new fabric to the wood and attaching the cord to everything. So I was looking for some good glue, and I asked Brad McAfee from Skull and Spades if he knows what kind of glue you can use to attach fabric to wood and make it last very long. He recommended the contact cement from Barge, which is an American glue, and when I looked where I can find it on the internet, I found out that it's not that cheap and that shipping it to Europe costs almost double the price of the glue. So I knew that I had to find something else, but something similar here in Germany. And in the end I found contact cement or contact glue here as well, and it seems to work pretty good. First I wanted to sand down all the dark color because I wanted it to be white. And I tried a sander, but in the end I did everything by hand because it was too small. And yeah, then I wanted to get rid of the cross because I don't want like this Christian symbol as a furniture in my living room. I mean, it belonged to a church and my living room is not a church. So I sold the cross on eBay and somebody else was very happy to have it. After sanding, I painted everything white with a furniture varnish. Everything you're seeing here happened last summer, so summer of 2019. And after that, I didn't continue working on that chair for a very, very long time.
One eternity later.
Now that I'm back on it, I first have to clean the chair because it got very, very dusty over the last year. And then I repainted one more time to give it a very, very nice finished look. Following minutes, I will add a new cushion to make it more comfy. I will add a first layer of fabric to keep all the dust and fuzzy stuff in check. Then I will add the actual fabric that I want to have there. And I will add some cord as piping or to finish off the edges.
A few moments later. A few moments later. A few moments later. few moments later.
And now finally some before and after shots, so you can see the transformation again. I'm really happy and very pleased how the chair looks now. In my opinion, it looks way better, but let me know what you think in the comments, and maybe you did something similar before and have some experience you want to share with me. I'm very happy to hear from you. Have a nice week. Bye bye.